Hey, just a minute. President Donald Trump has been in the news since his inauguration. I mean, remember all through his campaign, he said America first. But guess what? The rest of the world are not left behind, though. Okay. In fact, the rest of the world are actually feeling the impact of Donald Trump. So I mean, it's from deportation of illegal immigrants to lots of kind of trade wars going on. But what happened in all of this? We'll be hearing about Colombia, how America wanted to deport some illegal immigrants to Colombia, and Colombia closed their airspace, and he issued some warning, and the airspace was immediately opened. And a lot of things has been going on. It's been Donald Trump in the news, I mean in the international news. But aside that, let's talk about the one that concerns Africa. Or should I say, let's talk about the one that concerns Nigeria. So Donald Trump came up with it's an executive order to put on hold the distribution of drugs, medication for HIV patients in Nigeria and Kenya and some other countries. And that news has brought a lot of concerns to people. So he issued an executive order that stops foreign aid for 90 days. Remember, the US government funds HIV prevention, treatment and research programs across the world, especially in sub-Saharan Africa. So while all this were going on, a lot of people, it has brought debate. If I always say there were two sides of the divide. This one, I don't know, I think there are about 3 or more sides of the divide. So the first set of people said, well, that you can't tell people what to do with their money, since America decided to put on hold this funding for research and treatment of HIV. But at the same time, it's coming at the wrong time. Okay, it's coming at the wrong time because it's like a case of a decayed tooth. You just don't pull it out without putting some measures to cushion it, that there would have been some notice, that there would have been some time for the country to prepare ahead of time, that this is a case of something of wrong timing. Yes, some people said that this is a case of a wrong timing, that it shouldn't be now, that they should have probably give us a notice period, or for us to get prepared on our own end, considering the fact that over 1 million Nigerians are currently living with HIV. And so it's not really a good thing, just the wrong timing. For some other people, some people are saying that no, that this is a bad move, considering the fact of the economic situation in Nigeria and in Africa. I mean, at the moment, as of December 2024 and probably January 2025, the inflation rate in Nigeria is about 34.80 increase. That's so much, 34.80. So that doing this to a country that's a third world country that is still struggling economically is it's not a very good thing. That something that as much as he's trying to put America first, he should also be considerate of other countries. And then some other people are saying that that yes, you might not actually want to you might actually want to stop funding these people, but are you also considering Africa and the level of corruption in the leadership of African nation, that it's possible that yes, some of countries have probably some countries, yes, in Africa can take care of their HIV patients, but considering the fact that we have been here long enough to hear stories of funds being siphoned, things, money, yes, that not putting priority in the health sector. Remember this, the news story that went viral of a protocol doctor showing a medical center here in Nigeria that was far below standard, and unfortunately that news didn't even go as viral as it should be. So there's our Africa leadership hasn't really put the health sector in priority. Well, some other people are saying that you have no right to complain. Is it your money? I mean, what kind of entitlement is that? Is it your money? I mean, if the owner says he doesn't want to give you have no right than to, look for a way forward, that it's not your money. This set of people were also backed up by the former president of Kenya, Uhuru. President Uhuru, former president of Kenya. He said that this is a wake-up call for Africa. It shouldn't be we shouldn't be sitting down and be complaining that that Donald Trump holds foreign trade. That this is a wake-up call. That for how long are we going to keep begging? For how long are we going to keep borrowing? Remember, foreign aid is a global phenomenon. A lot of countries like Singapore, countries like Japan, these countries at one point or the other relied on foreign aid, but it was just for a brief period of time, maybe probably 2 decades or less. And this country, rose up again. So, but Africa, decades and decades and decades have been relying on foreign aid. For how long is it going to continue? So I came across a news story about the fact that I think an agency in Nigeria is now considering about producing HIV drugs, HIV medicine here in Nigeria, and also our government have started giving priority, to HIV treatment research. I know it's been in the news, but as usual, some Nigerians are saying, well, those things could be some kind of PR. Some people are not even sure. Some people are saying that, well, it's a welcome development. Other people are saying, until we see it, we won't believe it. So what do you think about this thing? What do you think? Do you think Donald Trump is right by, withdrawing foreign aid from, countries like Nigeria at this point? Or do you think it was too harsh? Or do you think it was just a matter of wrong timing? Or do you think, yes, it is a good move? Let these people save themselves. Let me know what you think in the comment section, okay? All right, until next time, bye for now.